Thanks for joining me for today's book, which is called Albert the Dragon, written by Gareth Chapman and illustrated by Andrea Rossi. This book is one of our favorite books. I've read that to my son more than 100 times. So it's a worn out book, but it's beautiful. It's a wonderful adventure about a dragon named Albert. So let's get into it and read the book together. Albert the Dragon. Here he is, lying down in his bed. There's a village nearby, indeed rather close, where there lived an old dragon who liked to eat toast. He was not often seen and really quite shy. Now, if you keep reading, you'll soon find out why. Albert the Dragon was a bright shade of green, with a long pointy tail and teeth shining clean. He'd one missing sock and holly old shoes, and if he had wings, well, nobody knew. For Albert was shy and kept to himself. He stayed in his cave reading books off his shelf. Or he'd sit under trees eating marmalade on toast, which he'd quite often burn when clearing his throat. Early one morning, around 8:10, Albert looked down at his empty burned plate. "Oh dear," Albert sighed, "I've run out of bread. I'll now have to do the one thing that I dread. I'll have to go out, oh goodness, oh dear. I'll have to go out despite of my fear. Hopefully the villagers are still in their beds. I'll have to be quick," and off Albert sped. With coattails flapping in the cool morning breeze and much clicking and clacking of dragony knees, he hurried along, heading straight for the shop. Then, all of a sudden, he came to a stop. For there on the path, almost out of a thin air, appeared a girl in a dress with a bow in her hair, a smile on her face with bright twinkling eyes, and next thing you know, much to Albert's surprise, "Good morning! Hello! How are you?" the girl said. "My name is Holly. I've been shopping for bread. I filled up my basket. There's none left in the shop." And with that last comment, Albert felt his face drop. "Good morning," he said, a sad look in his eyes. "My name is Albert, and I'm really quite shy. I was just on my way to the shop to buy bread, but maybe it's best I go home now instead." "You're Albert the Dragon?" Holly asked with a smile. "None of the villagers have seen you for a while. I've 3 loaves of bread when I only need 2. Here," Holly offered. "Here's 1 loaf for you." Then Holly inquired, as they wandered along, "Why is it that you stayed in your cave for so long?" Albert sat down, then wearily said, "It's hard to explain. I'll just show you instead." At that he stood up and unfolded his wings which consisted of numerous things, umbrellas and flags, and torn woolen tops, not to mention 3 smelly mismatching old socks. The thing is, Albert whispered, trying hard not to cry, smoke curling from his nostrils as he sighed a small sigh. I am frightened that someone will laugh at my wings and the fact that they are made up of all sorts of things. For once, long ago, I flew through a storm where the winds were so strong my wings became torn. Gloomy and sore, I hobbled back home and attempted to fix them up all on my own. Holly just smiled. There is nothing to fear. Come back to my house. I live very near. On a shelf in the garage, in a box labeled things, there's bound to be something for mending your wings. Now cheer up, said Holly. You just need some help. It's harder to fix these things all by yourself. Let's talk to my dad. He'll know what to do. I'm sure he can help make your wings good as new. While Holly and Albert were ambling along, Holly suggested they both sing a song. And as Albert sang, he started to smile, which was something that he hadn't done in a while. They reached Holly's house, by now singing loudly. "This is Albert," she announced to her parents quite proudly. Then her dad got the box, which was simply marked things. The things that would help them to mend Albert's wings. The things were red curtains with bright yellow spots, some short length of strings, and some glue in a pot. In no time at all, they'd covered his wings. And then once again, Albert started to sing. A most wonderful song, a song about dragons, with castles and princesses, horses and wagons. At the end of the song, with a small smoky cough, he politely thanked everyone and whoosh, he was off. Now Albert the dragon is no longer shy, for all his new friends quite often call by. And at Albert's table there's one special chair, kept especially for the girl with the bow in her hair. Holly was such a good friend to Albert, helping him have his wings back. Thank you so much for joining me for today's video. If you enjoyed the story, please give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe for more of these stories.